So this video, it might have some triggering effects, it might not. I'm really sorry if it does. I'm sorry if it bothers you. I just want to get this off my chest. Like, as a woman, I feel like I have to like talk about this issue. So when I was brand new 21, before brand new 21, I always heard of surrogacy. I always heard about how like adoption and stuff like that, like just like there's families out there in the world that need help having families, and so I heard and I saw on the internet about people who sell their eggs. I shouldn't even say people, but women who sell their eggs. And so that's when I was brand new 21. I was thinking about it and I was like, damn, like I'm gonna get very personal and very serious in this video. I was like, how many eggs have I, bled out during my monthly cycle ever since I was like 12 years old? I started my period as a woman when, not even as a woman, but when a girl starts her period, that's when she becomes a woman and she's on her way to being a woman. She's not a woman yet, but she's on her way. And so, like I was like, wow, how many like eggs do I have inside of me? Like I've never even thought about that, about like eggs and all that stuff. And I was like, there's actual people in this world who can't have kids. They have so much money, they have so many materialistic things, and they're good people. They are not bad people. There's plenty of families out here in this world that physically, like their bodies cannot make or have children, or worse, there's actual women in this world, they are at risk. If they get pregnant, if they go through with labor, they will die. Like their bodies just cannot handle it. Their bodies are, it's just, to this day in 2021, this is August 2021, to this day there's still people who die in the hospital. There are still women who die in the hospital because they give birth, because things just go wrong. There's so many things that can happen. People on my Instagram, I have to stop saying people. This is like a woman issue. There's so many women in my Instagram, on Facebook, in my personal life, like around my friend group. They've confided in me and they've talked about it. Emergency C-sections. They've had emergency C-sections. They've been in danger of losing their baby. I've heard of babies getting stuck. Babies choke on their umbilical cords. They choke on umbilical cords. If you're able to save the baby, it's a miracle. So I was 21 and I remember, I was like, dude, like, you can sell eggs, like I won't mind selling like 5 eggs or something like that, like not like a big amount, because I want my own kids one day, or maybe I won't have them. I'm not even sure. I just felt like I wanted to help. I felt like I wanted to help somebody. I wanted to, help somebody. And so I told my boyfriend, I was like, hey, what do you think of like me selling a couple of eggs? Like literally it could help me out with like my financial situation, and also it could help out a family. And he flipped. He said these words. He's like, you're trying to have a baby with someone else? And I was like, dude, no, I'm not trying to have a baby with someone else. It's an egg. It's an organism. It's like bone marrow. It's like donating blood. It's like donating bone marrow. It's like donating, like, not a kidney. That's a whole different, like donating a kidney, that's a whole different situation. Like, I'm prepared for the backlash. I'm prepared for all sorts of opinions and comments in my way, but I just wanted to open this conversation. I wanted to talk about this topic. And so I'm for surrogacy. I'm all for surrogacy. Surrogates, I'm all for it. I even spoke to this girl that I'm no longer friends with. I asked her, I was like, hey, have you heard about like people that sell their eggs, like women who sell their eggs? And she was like, oh, I wanted to be and she told me she wanted to be a surrogate, but when she really like, she was about to apply and everything, she was really gonna do it. And she really, like, right at the end when she was about to apply, she was like, never mind, I don't think I could actually give up the child. And you can keep the child if you're a surrogate. You can keep it, but it's not your baby. That's like the DNA and the DNA and like that baby is not your baby. You carried it and it is your baby, but it's not your baby. Like it's so awkward. It's just that's a different route. Surrogacy is a different route. Respect and props to those women. Wow, those women. And I see it. I've seen documentaries and I've seen and I heard stories and I've seen real people in my own life that they've struggled to have babies. And I don't know anyone on a personal level that they went and got a surrogacy, but I've known people that have struggled and they've like, dude, it's just like it's embarrassing. Like I don't know, it's not embarrassing, it's just as a woman, I as a woman, when you can't get pregnant, you feel like it's your fault. You feel like you're missing something. You feel like you're not fertile. And men have that problem too. I'm not speaking for men, but I've heard of men being insecure because like what if they're not fertile. Fertility is an actual topic that a lot of people get insecure or they get embarrassed about. And so I've even questioned myself, like, do I lack fertility or something like that? Because people have asked me, they're like, oh, are you gonna have kids, or have you ever gotten pregnant, or do you have kids? And I'm like, dude, that's my business. It's none of your business. Like, so yeah, and then so that was Andrew. So he said that he was like, oh, you trying to have kids with someone else? Like, do you even hear what you're saying? I'm like, I'm not trying to have kids with someone else. It is kind of awkward if like that kid were to grow up and ask to see me, or if the family were to like be like, oh, the truth is out and our child wants to meet you or something like that. So like, I don't know, like that's a whole different, I mean, I'm down for it, like whatever, but it's just, I'm selling an egg, I have something that's of value and I can sell it to you if you just meet my price. And it's helping people and it's helping me too financially, like to level up in my life. I want to start a business. I have several business ventures that I want to start. I want to buy a house. I want to level up in my life, and so win-win situation. And then now I'm gonna talk about my mom. And this was in 2000, so I was 21 still, and this was 2018. And it was a lunch break for me and my mom. I was working with her that day and we went to eat somewhere, and I tell her, I'm like, have you heard of like these women that they sell eggs to, like, it's like a surrogacy, but it's your egg. She was like, what? I was like, yeah, like, isn't that interesting? I've been thinking about doing that. I want to just see if I'm even what's it called? You have to take these tests. Like, they test you like health wise and mentally and all that stuff. Like, you have to check if you are not available requirement, but if you're eligible to donate an egg, sell an egg. It says donate an egg, but it's selling an egg. And so I remember saying that I wanted to donate an egg, and my mom was like, do you hear yourself? You're not donating an egg, you're selling an egg. Who does that? They're your eggs. They're your eggs, they're your children. It's gonna grow up to be a child and you're gonna feel bad. And she starts to say all these like things, like, she's my mom, I understand. She's saying these negative things, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm like, dude, no one has my back. No one has I was brand new 21, like with like this I don't like, oh, I heard on the internet. Like, and like I'm all for it. I'm for it. Like, I should maybe check it out. Her system was telling me hell no. I was like, okay. I just felt so awkward. And now, like, I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I was watching like another documentary about just like generational wealth. And unfortunately, this woman, she couldn't get pregnant because she passed her time. Like, she passed her time. But she's very successful. She has everything materialistically that she wants, but emotionally she's missing. So that sucks. And I feel that. I feel that on so many levels. And I thought about it again, and I was like, damn, once upon a time when I was 21, I felt like weird. I felt so weirded out because I confided in my support system that I wanted to like I had a certain plan, like I wanted to venture this thing, and everybody was like, no, like that is so personal, you can't be doing that, like people who do that. And I can't even remember the type of things they were saying, but there was some couple like things that struck the chord, like they struck my heart. I don't even know what I'm saying. This is just a very awkward topic that no one talks about. I feel like surrogacy is such an amazing topic for like the rich people, the rich elite people. The way the rich and elite people are able to like adopt new trends, new habits, new lifestyles like that, I've always looked up to that. I was looking at my mom because I was like, you're not gonna support me in selling an egg. Like, it's an egg. It's an egg, dude. It's just it partially kind of is my DNA, but it's an egg. Like, I don't need it. I don't need it. How many, if I could research how many eggs a woman carries, and like, and it's so sad. I've seen in the Kardashian episode of Chloe that and at her age, she only had like maybe 4 or 6 available ones. Like, and that's it. Like, that's it, dude. And they can fail. They can partially fail, or I don't know what can happen, but there's a lot of things that can happen. Bling Empire is this show on Netflix. There's this one couple, and she's past her time too, but she only had like 3 available eggs. That is so heartbreaking. Like, only 3 children. That's like all you can. And she right now has a 1 child. She has an only child right now, and her husband wants a lot of kids. Like, he's so rich that he can financially take care of them, but she physically cannot have more children. You know. I don't even know how to end this video. It's a gray day. It's a gray, cloudy day. So that's why I wanted to make this video. I wasn't even going to make a video like this, but I'm a very honest person, and I would just love to hear other people's opinions. What's your opinion? Do you think, I mean, it is kind of like my DNA, you know, because it's coming from me. Yeah. So so I thank you so much for everybody who's made it this far in this video. I know I stutter a lot. I know I have like so much things to say, but I only have like one mouth and one tongue to say all the things I say, so I stumble over my own words. It's Michelada G up in the building. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there. Bye.